Welcome back. It's TIC Thursday here at the Now Morning Show. We have one more interview to have this morning, and it is with Damian Cooper, the Marketing Manager, Personal Segment at Republic Bank, and also Avalon Mohammed Lewis, Manager at Credit Card Center, Republic Bank. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
All right, Avalon, I want to start with you. I've been seeing it on my online banking. I've been seeing people talking about it. What exactly is Encash?
Okay, that's a good question. That's a good place to start, right? So Encash is Trinidad and Tobago's first mobile wallet. What is a mobile wallet?
Well, I don't say what I mean.
What is a mobile wallet? A mobile wallet allows you to pay for goods and services all with your mobile device, your telephone, your cell phone.
So I can use my phone to pay for things. That's what
correct.
Encash is.
That's correct.
Okay.
So Encash allows any person to go to their app store, download the app, complete a short sign-up process, and boom, you're in.
And this is a separate app from your Republic Bank online app?
That's correct.
Okay.
And I like how you brought up separate from Republic Bank, because Encash is not only for Republic Bank customers. Any bank's customer can use Encash.
Really?
That's correct. Encash allows for social engagement on the platform. We are bank agnostic, so it means any chip-enabled Visa, debit, MasterCard, branded card can be used to top up the wallet.
So credit cards and debit cards?
Both chip-enabled can be used to load your wallet. So the beauty in a mobile wallet, right, because we all have so many activities when the day comes. You have the power of using your card to make a payment, but when you're on the go, you can use your phone, you tap, you pay, and you're off.
But is it that it's accepted? It has to be accepted by certain merchants, or?
That's correct.
Okay.
So we have just over 1,700 merchants that accept Encash throughout Trinidad and Tobago. And Damian will get into how many of them are at the TIC.
Well, that's what I was now going to say. We're getting ready for TIC, which is opening today. What are the synergies that exist for Encash at TIC?
Right. So lots of synergies, actually, from the perspective of TIC brings buyers and sellers together.
Right.
Encash is the perfect platform that facilitates purchase of merchandise, purchase of goods and services. So what we have done is that we have actually, quite exciting, we have actually enabled all the merchants at the food court at TIC to accept Encash. So if you're at TIC and you need to get something to eat or something to drink, you could go and you could use your Encash wallet. Apart from that, we have already approached between 20 to 25 merchants to sign them up for Encash so that they can facilitate transactions using Encash. Now the thing is, there are over 200 exhibitors there, right? So it's a perfect opportunity for us to introduce this product to merchants as well as customers, because you have that synergy in terms of purchasing.
Or you don't even need a booth at this point. You just have around to everybody.
No.
Everybody's your booth.
And that's correct, right? So we don't actually have a booth. We're operating from a table, right? And then our sales officers will be actually interacting with all the exhibitors.
Correct.
Okay.
So lots of synergies there.
Is there a limit to how much you can pay for with Encash? Because you mentioned that the buyers and the consumers. So everybody, let's say for example today the B2B day. If it is I'm going to meet with a booth, whoever the representative, and I want to be able to make a investment purchase, a big purchase. Is there a limit to how much I can spend via Encash?
So business to business transactions of up to 50,000 can be facilitated on the application. And if you go down there, Ruckus, and you want to do your personal shopping on Saturday, you can purchase goods up to $10,000 using your personal wallet. A business wallet holds up to 100,000.
And is there a different process to apply for Encash personal wallet versus a business wallet?
That's correct. You want us to go into that
Let
now?
me talk things.
So similarly to the personal user, where you go to the app store and you search for Encash, the business also does a similar process. They go to the app store and they look for the Encash business.
So it's a different app.
It's a different app.
Okay.
And the sign-up process is very short. Within 24 hours, a sales rep will contact the business to complete some KYC requirements, because of course we must know who our customer is. And once that is completed, you are on as an Encash merchant. So you go online, you look for the app, you sign up, we contact you, we complete your onboarding, And we don't leave you there to hang, right, Ruckus? Of course, we're going to give you some training, we're going to give you some hand-holding, and you have access to our reps 24/7.
Nice. Is there a concern for security though? Because I mean, if you're saying that it's just an app on my phone, what stops somebody from taking my app and paying for things on their own, or taking my phone and doing what they have to do?
Correct. And the good thing with Encash is that it's powered by Republic Bank, where we take infrastructure and security to be paramount. So there are a number of security services within there. You have the biometrics aspect of it. You have two-factor authentication, as well as if your telephone or your mobile device was stolen, you can simply log in via the website and shut it down.
Okay. So you can access it not just through the app, but through the website as well.
That's correct.
And as an Encash website, not your Republic Bank account.
Encash.com.
All right. I'm just making sure that we keep it that it stay separate and apart.
It
So
is
it's very separate and apart. Tell me some of the benefits you see from partnering with TIC or being involved in it. I mean, besides the obvious ones of being able to engage merchants and customers at a direct level, what are some of the long-term benefits you see?
So our vision in terms of Encash is that we move to a cashless society, right? And some of the long-term benefits that I see is that we expose merchants as well as customers to this new method of payment. And by exposing them to it, remember what we have at TIC, we have exhibitors, we have large manufacturing companies, we have large distribution companies, we have SMEs. So what we're seeing is that once we're able to spread the message in terms of informing our merchants about Encash, they then take it up and run with it in their own business. And by extension, what we're doing is we're creating that cashless society that we want to create, right? So our vision is that in a few years' time, your phone actually replaces your wallet, so that you don't have to walk anywhere with your wallet. Of course, you need a DP, right?
I'm not going to say you will keep your DP.
So you will keep your DP somewhere.
Right.
But in terms of using a wallet for your cards, etc., you don't need it. All you need is your phone.
Yeah.
Because if we are able to get that critical mass of merchants that actually accept Encash, and then customers start to actually download it, then we move closer to our vision of a cashless society.
So here's the trick question, right? It's not really a trick question. It's the important question that I think customers would be asking.
Right.
How much does it cost me to use Encash?
Encash at this moment, everything is free.
For both merchants and customers?
All fees are waived. And that's how much we believe in this product. We want to encourage you and challenge the population. Download it and try it. And even though when fees are resumed, they're not going to be exorbitant. Because
What is not exorbitant?
the current fee structure, I can tell you, is cheaper than other fees on the market right now. For example, a business to conduct a transaction on Encash is 50 cents.
Right.
Right? That is the cheapest on the market right now. So we are currently relooking fees before we relaunch that part of it to the public. But what I can tell you is, and I want to talk to the smaller businesses at this time who don't have options to receive digital payments, because let's be real, online payment platforms are a bit expensive for some of our smaller businesses. Try Encash. It would allow you to remove the risk of being high cash intensive and get you now to a more safer ecosystem. Encash would allow a small business, an online entrepreneur, to receive payments for goods and services instantly online.
Is there some sort of infrastructure that they would have to set up, or they can just use their phone to
Their
receive
phone.
it? So this is basically a phone-to-phone transaction.
It's a phone-to-phone transaction. They don't need any fancy equipment. Everything in the palm of their hands. The same device they're using to post to social media is the same device you're using to receive your payments.
Do you need to have data on every time that you're using the Encash?
Because it's instant, yes.
Okay, and that part is important because some people depend on other Wi-Fi to do what they have to do. So I just wanted to make sure that we're all on the same page when it comes to what's happening there.
Correct. And Ruckus, for you.
For me.
For you.
What are we doing for me?
For you. So you may be wondering, why Encash for me? I have my debit card. I'm looking in your wallet now. You have a credit card, right?
You assume plenty, but let me go.
So let's say you go to the Savannah.
Right.
You go to Eddie Hart. Most of those merchants don't
have no links. They don't have no credit card machine.
Correct. And $100 can't get you far, right?
Not these days. Pain.
So that's where Encash comes in.
Okay.
There's no need for you to go take money out to then come and pay these businesses. There are a lot of businesses there that accept Encash. I encourage you to use them.
Do you all not have a concern that this would ruin some of your business when it comes to ATMs?
No, we think it's complementary actually, right? From the perspective of, we like to say a hierarchy of payment channels or payment methods, right? So at some point in time, you may use cash. Other times, you may use debit or credit. Encash provides another alternative, right? So we don't think it's going to actually cannibalize or ruin, as you say, our ATM transactions. As a matter of fact, we look at everything as we do as being complementary, right? So customers have a choice. So if they choose to go to the ATM to take out cash, that is their choice. But if they wish not to carry cash, so there are a lot of customers that will say, for example, like me, I don't necessarily like to carry cash, but sometimes I have to carry cash because there are merchants that don't accept anything but cash, right? If we have enough merchants accepting Encash, we give that option. So it's all about options in terms of payment channels and payment methods.
Correct.
Okay, can I also go to the ATM and take out cash using Encash?
Not at this time.
All right, I'm just checking to see how the whole thing integrated. All right, guys, so anything else you want to mention about the TIC convention before we...
Yeah, so I just want to mention, so we're going to make it really exciting in terms of Encash. What we're going to do is that, as I mentioned, Encash is going to be in the food court. We're going to have some merchants with Encash. And we're also going to have a promotion whereby the first 50 persons to download Encash on the day will actually get $50 credited to their Encash wallet.
When you say on the day, like from now?
So like from now, right? So the first 50 persons that actually download it will get $50 credited to their Encash wallet.
No problem. Thank you very much for being here. I will go to download my app now. Ladies and gentlemen, the Trade and Investment Convention is on. It opens today, runs all the way to Saturday. Republic Bank is going to be there. Make sure you download your Encash. You might get a little $50 if you jump in the first few. But I want you to go out there and make a difference today now, because together we aspire. And if together we perspire, then together we most definitely can achieve. On behalf of Kimberly D'Souza and Natasha Lake, I want to thank Damian Cooper and Avalon Mohammed Lewis for joining us this morning, and all of our guests who would have joined us this morning inside the Now Morning Show on this TIC Thursday. Do enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you guys tomorrow, God's willing. Take care.